I got another banger for you guys. Stay tuned. Guys, welcome to part 9 of our truck build series. Man, I've been having the most amazing time doing this series for you guys as we build this pressure washing rig together. And I hope you guys are able to learn something and apply something here. Maybe you already even have a rig, but maybe you've been able to learn at least 1 or 2 things from me. And then as the most of you guys are new guys, man, if you guys build this same rig that I'm building, if you follow my blueprint, I'm telling you guys right now, I mean, you're going to build yourself a mighty, mighty, mighty fine rig. Now, before we get into today's episode, I wanted to clarify something. So, as you guys know, we're planning to build an enclosed trailer at the not at the end of the summer, but right after 4th of July. So this rig is going to have all the bells and whistles, right? It's going to be like a get ready for the zombie apocalypse type of rig. But I want to make a commitment with you guys. So this is what I want to do. I want to get every single one of these videos of this truck build series up to 100 comments and 1,000 likes. Okay, you guys got me on that? So it's a commitment. You guys are going to commit to that, and I'm going to commit to the time and the finances and everything that I need to get that done for you guys. And here's the thing. You might say to yourself, wow, 1,000 likes, that's a lot. Guys, we have 100,000 of you guys that watch the Mr. Bubbles channel every month. So that means only 1%. As a matter of fact, guys, do this right now. Pause this video and hit the like button. You see how easy that was? That was super, super, super easy, right? And then as soon as this episode's done, you know, write a question in a comment section or a comment, something you liked about it, and you know, it's going to help us out. So it's episodes 110 to 119. 119 is going to be the very next episode, the last one, and then 120 is when we're going to take this guy out into the field and make some money with it. But that's a members only episode, so we're not going to count this one for that challenge, right? That's what I'm calling it, a challenge. So again, 1,000 likes. Let's get those likes up. So all 10 parts got to have 1,000 likes and 100 comments. And one of the parts, I can't remember which, guys, I mean, this thing's not even a week old and we're already at 50 comments. So we can easily get this done, okay? Now that I got that out of the way, let's jump into today's episode. As you see behind me, I got the machine ready to go. We are getting down to the nitty gritty, guys. Nitty gritty. I mean, it seems like with every episode, I went losing more and more space here. Well, now there's no more space, literally, because that's just enough space there for our machine. I'm going to show you in this episode exactly how I create the base for my machine. This is very important because we don't want this guy like moving around on us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and switch to the GoPro because I want to show you guys exactly what I got going on. Okay, so we have our machine here on this base, right? This wooden base you guys see here on top of the mat. Now that's not cut to proportion or anything. Literally, that's just a piece of plywood. Remember, this is 3/4 inch plywood that I had left over, but I'm going to show you guys here with our measuring tape. So typically what I like to do, and again guys, the base of your machine might be different than the base of this machine, right? So but typically, generally speaking, I like it to be 6 inches on the left, 6 inches on the right, and then on the width side I like it being about 2.5 or 3 inches. So let's measure this out. So here you guys see there, like, boom, 6 inches. And then as far as the feet, we got 2.5 inches. Ooh, yep, 2.5 inches. So, and it's well, now this needs to go back like a little bit right there. Now let's measure. So that's perfect, 2.5 inches. So the machine is actually set, that side is 6 inches, then this is 2.5, this is 2.5, Now we need to make the back 2.5, and this side, make sure that this side here is 6 inches. So we got, and you see it here on the tape, it's almost at 8. So let me put a little pencil mark right here. So right at 6, and then we're gonna take our, what is this thing called, our triangle ruler right here, right, that I showed you guys, and the pencil mark, oh, it's right here, right there. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. So we got to cut those 2 inches off. So then we're gonna have 6 inches on both sides. Okay, all right, now let's do the one in the back. Remember, we got to be at 2.5 inches from the machine, and right now we're 11 inches from the machine. And again, we need to be at 2.5 inches away from the machine, which puts us at about right there, right there. So again, I get my trusty little, what is this thing called, triangle ruler, and there you go. And then I'll finish doing the exact line. So you guys see what I just did here, right? And again, it does not matter the size of your base. Maybe you have a bigger piece of plywood, it doesn't matter. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put 6 inches on each side to the left and right, and then 2.5 inches from where the base is, okay? And then the next thing I'm going to do here is, you guys don't need to be with me for this part, because I'm trying my very best to save you guys a little bit of time. I'm going to take this to the cutting board, and literally all I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to put like a ruler like this. I'm going to make my cut line. You guys seen me plenty during this series use my circular saw. I'm going to cut that, and then I'm going to meet you guys right back here. So this right here is the part that I really need you guys to see, okay? How we're going to cut out these rubber pads. The machine has 4 rubber pads, and we're just gonna take our pencil. Of course, I already cut this, and there was, I forget what the dimensions are, but you got 6 inches that way, 6 inches, 2.5 front and back, okay? I'm simply gonna take my pencil, and what I'm gonna do is I am going to put like an outline. You guys remember being in grade school and doing, you know, drawings and stuff? Well, there you have it. That's why you were doing it. They were teaching you for this moment. There you go. You see? You thought grade school was useless, huh? So I just made the cut mark, right? The cut outline. So I just go like that around pencil for the whole thing, okay? And that's just so I know. And I'm going to show you guys here in a second. And I'm doing that with all of them, going around. Okay, just like that. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. Okay, right there. Do this one a little bit too, the other in the front. And I am literally just marking where the little hole is gonna go for my drill. Doesn't have to be super perfect, right? There you go. Just like that. And I'm going to remove this here in a second, and I'm going to show you guys, but I wanted to talk to you about this. So the reason why I do this, so you know guys, I've been doing this for 12 years. You guys know that. And through the years, I've done it every kind of which way you can think of, okay? And this is by far, I started doing this 8 years ago, and it's because this way, this thing here weighs, I don't know, 150 pounds, 100 plus pounds. That ain't going nowhere. Plus it's connected to all of the different you know, cables and your what's it called, your pressure washer line and all of that. But the weight of this thing is going to keep it there. And then also it happens all the time, guys, where you're going to need to move these things. Like when you winterize it, you're going to bring it into your garage, and then you could just pop it out because it's literally going to sit in its own little housing there. You guys got that? And then somebody asked me, oh, wow, and what happens if your truck flips over? Guys, if you have a 200-pound machine sitting on a thing with a screw or a bolt, and your truck flips over, what do you think is going to happen? Like, it's going to, all of this stuff, your truck, everything's going to fall apart. Like, and I don't know why you guys are bringing that into your universe, right? I'm all about bringing positive things into your universe, because remember, you know, we create the world that we put into our mind. You guys got that? we create the world that we put into our mind. So put positive thoughts into your mind. Like my thought is, we're going to take this. You guys see this rig? It's already starting to look like, bam, like a professional rig. We're going to take this rig into the field with Joe. We're going to make a lot of money. And Joe's going to have this rig for the next 5 to 10 years of his life. And he's going to make hundreds of thousands of dollars with this rig. We're going to bring that thought into existence. And I want you guys to do the same thing when you're out there, you know, you're putting your rig together. Let's move this guy here. All right, so I can show you here that the markings, again, guys, they're not perfect, but there you have it. Okay, and I'm going to show you one final part. This is very, very, very important. I want you to mark the left bottom corner. You guys got that? I'm going to show you here in the end why. I want you to mark the left bottom corner just like that. All right, and we're going to actually cut that out with the saw, and I'm going to show you at the end here when we put this thing together why that is. So what I'm going to do next is I got to switch over to the tripod. We're going to take this over to our cutting table, and I'm going to show you how we're going to get this done. Okay, so we're using the same drill bit that we used before. Remember, I showed you guys in part 1 when we went over the tools and equipment that you're going to need. That Linux tool set, this is one of the bits that's in there for us to drill out these holes for the pad of our for our machine. So, and then obviously you're not going to be able to see this on screen, but that is exactly why we created our outline right there, and I can see it. I mean, it is very, very prominent right here. So I knew exactly where to cut and what the size is. So you wanna try your best, okay, to line it up as best that you can. And then what you're gonna do, the technique here, you wanna go like this a little bit to whiten it just a smidge. So make sure that you get it all the way to the edge there. All right, so here we go, ready for the first one. Just like that. See how I'm going around a little bit like that? And if you don't have to apply pressure, guys. You just have to go around and let the bit work. Ooh, look at that. You guys see that? Boom. First one's in the books. And then this is how you get this off, because I don't know if I've ever shown you this. So you have these little grooves here, and then you just stick a screwdriver in there, and then boop, popped out just like that. First one's on the books. Now let me show you guys this real quick. So obviously you're not gonna be able to see it too good, but we're right on the line, like smack right up against the line, okay? So our first cut was a perfect cut. Now let's go on to our second cut here. Again, I'm lining it up straight with my lines in the center of the hole, right? Okay? You want to get it right in the hole. Ooh, ooh, that's what she said. That's what she said. That was a good one. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Again, I'm moving it around just a little bit. Now I just let the drill bit work for me. Just like that. And I'm literally, ooh. And guys, like I'm not applying any pressure. It looks like I got my body weight on top of it, but I'm applying zero pressure. It's all coming from my wrist right there, okay? You don't need to apply a lot of pressure in order to get that done, okay? Now let's knock this guy out. And bam. Ooh, almost there. Almost there. Okay, then we'll do these other two right here. Bam. All right, again, right there. I know you guys can't see too well, but guys, right on the money, right on the line. So this is going to be perfect. Perfect. All right, here we go. Hold number 3. Again, I'm just lining it up right a little bit. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm already almost up there already. Well, about 80% of the way already. mostly of the way this works, it creates a lot of friction, and that actually heats up and basically burns the wood and cuts it at the same time. So that's why you're able to go pretty quick with this this little blade. And then I mean it's hot to the touch. All right, so we're moving on. Get some of this sawdust out of our way here. There we go. Our base is starting to take shape, guys. Starting to look good. And the great thing is I've actually repurposed a couple of these, you know, used it for my next build, because they will last on you. They'll last you a hot minute if you take care of your equipment. Okay, now we're gonna do the last one here. Oh, right there. Oh, right there. Well, already more than halfway through already. Almost there, 95% of the way. You can actually feel it when you punch through, because it's like you feel this sort of pull back a little bit. Smidge back. All right, so there you have it. All the sawdust is off, okay? Now, the very next thing that you're gonna do, again, guys, and this is not gonna cost you a lot of money, right? Because, I mean, this is just, you're gonna have wood left over when you do your build. Like, I had this whole sheet here left over, and I could have cut that. But this is actually, guys, this is actually left over from our trailer build. So, and then I'm gonna have some wood left over from this build that I'm gonna use on the next build, and so forth, right? Some of you guys in the comment section were calling me a hoarder. That's not nice. That's not very nice. All right, so here we go. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're actually going to spray paint. I want to spray paint everything outside of the 4 holes. You guys got that? We don't need to spray paint the inside, because you got to remember the machine's going to cover that. You won't be able to see it. So I'm doing this more for visual, okay? So, you know, so it just looks good. And it doesn't require a whole heck of a lot, right? Again, I'm using, what is this thing? Outdoor spray paint. You know, spray paint for wood. Just like that. I'm going to spray paint the edges here. Just like that. And so this is what, 2.5 inches right there. This is 6. This is, right here is where the machine, the base of the machine is going to go. And I mean, I don't need this thing to be like, you know, like pitch perfect black, because you got to remember it's going to be in the inside of the truck. No one's really going to see it but you, right? But we're just doing it just for the visual of it. So it looks kind of cool, and, you know, it blends with the black theme that is our truck. You know, black theme that is a lot of the parts of the truck that we did. Okay, just like that. There you have it. Doesn't take much. I'll do one more coat just in case. This is very dry fasting, and the sun's out, so we'll give it 10 to 15 minutes or something, and then we'll go ahead and put this guy on there, just like that. Bam. We'll paint this side too, since we're doing this all the way, just like that. So you guys see, don't need to do this. That's where the machine's gonna go, and just like that. And then the other thing that I was gonna say to you, now that I painted it, you know, this little edge here, you see how I cut out this little edge? You guys can see it, I'll zoom in. So this little edge, remember I put a little pencil mark? I actually cut that out with the saw, so we know that that's like the left part where the machine. So this right here is that left part. Remember I told you guys, left bottom corner, you're gonna put a little line. That's what it's for. So I know when I put this base back on there, I know exactly which side is gonna go where. You guys got that? Very important. You put that little groove there, that marking because this thing's going to get flipped. You're going to put it upside down and it might not fit properly. Okay. And like I've told you guys this before, you know, I know because I've done that. Right. And this is how I do it now. So that doesn't happen to me. So this right here is going to go right on my left hip. The machine's going to go in there like a glove. Like a glove. So anyway, we're done. We're going to let this guy dry for like 10-15 minutes and then we're going to finish this guy up. So you guys see there, I mean, the holes are in there, and now you see what I was saying here. Let me show you up close. Because of that little corner that I cut out, right there where my finger is, I know that this is on this side, so that's why you do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this guy on here like so. Okay guys, I'm gonna have to get on here real quick, and we're gonna finagle this guy in here. Ah, he got it on. Oh man. Okay, almost there. Whew. We're almost there, guys. Not quite yet. Should fall right into place. Maybe this side here. This side's already in there. Really good. Bam. That's what you want. It was actually really hard to get in there, but it fit. I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell here on screen, but man, like a glove, baby. Like a glove. Now let's just adjust it to the side that we want. About right there. I'm guesstimating here. Whew. 1 second, guys. Okay. That's more or less where we want it, but I'm gonna check with my lines here, just so you guys see there. Boom, that's where my bypass is gonna go. Now let's check our whip line. Bam, perfect for both. And it gives me a little bit of room if I want to put something here. You guys got to remember my surface cleaner is going to go right there. And then the other thing you want to take into account is, now you see this right here, this is going to come out smoking hot right where my finger is, right? Because that's your exhaust. But I actually got a hack when we do this part here of the unloader valve and fixing everything with our elbows. Of course, that's in the next episode. I'm going to show you a hack how you can divert this to wherever, you know, the hot exhaust to go wherever you want. So stay tuned for that. But as far as this part is concerned, guys, that's it. That's exactly where the machine needs to go. Now, to screw this guy into place, what I do is I usually put one screw on each corner and then middle, and so each middle. You guys got that? So a total of 8. 1 in each corner, 4 corners, and then the middles. So let's start with the corners right here. And for this, I am using this right here. Put this on screen for you guys. Hold on, give me a second here. It's ooh, I covered the thing of the box. Don't want them to fall out. So it's you see it in there. Wood screws, 6x2. You got to remember our board. If I told you, you guys remember I said it's a 3/4 inch plywood. I just want to make sure it's off by like a smidge. Can you guys answer something for me in a comment section if you know? Okay, it's a very important question. It's a make it or break it, life changing type of question that I want you guys to answer for me in a comment section. Okay, this is very important. How much exactly is a smidge? Do you guys know the answer to that? How much is a smidge? All right, hold on a second. Is it an inch? Is a smidge 2 inches? How much exactly is a smidge? All right, hold on a second, guys. Okay, so we already got those 2 corners. All right, let's get this those 2 corners. All right. Bam. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Hold on. I'm coming over here. All right. I know you guys can't see too good here, but a bad angle, guys. Okay, now let's grab one more and do the middle and the back, so then I can get off the top of the machine right here. Okay, there you go. There you go. So can you guys riddle me that? Riddle me that. How much is a smidge? Well, however much a smidge is, that's how much we moved it, a smidge. Okay, so now we're gonna do right here. Okay. And one last guy right here. Ooh, right in the middle. Oh. Got bad angle here, guys. Hold on. Right here. Better angle from over here. Ooh, solid as a rock. There you have it, guys. Wow. We got her dead. We got her dead. Man, it is, guys. Wow. It's turning into something. Am I right? I mean, that looks beautiful, ready to go. We're gonna eventually put our ladder back on our ladder rack. We got our plumbing on the top and the bottom ready to go. This filter, I love this little cubby hole right here for the filter out of the way. Don't step on it or nothing. Our lines are all already pretty much organized. We're gonna have to organize the line when we do our siphon tube, you know, the little 1/4 inch tubing for that. But yeah, this is getting almost to the end stage here, guys. And man, oh man, I can't say this enough, guys. I really, truly am having an amazing time doing this build, and I hope that you guys are learning something, and I know that you guys are. You guys have been messaging me and stuff, and a lot of you guys are going step by step with me in this process as well as you do your own build. And the other thing I was going to say is, guys, please make sure that you like this video, because we're trying to get to 1,000 likes. And then also write something in the comment section. Start with the smidge thing. Let me know in the comment section how much is a smidge, okay? And then I'm going to know if you paid attention to the video or not. And then the other thing is, make sure that you guys watch this series from beginning all the way to the end and take tons of notes. Make sure you print out the blueprint that I'm going to send you. Take tons of notes. Do not, I think I've mentioned this already like 2 or 3 times throughout this series. Do not try to rush your way through it. Guys, I'm on like hour number, I think it's, man, I haven't kept an hour meter or anything, but it's like I'm on hour, right around 20 hours, right? We're episode 9. And I mean, it's taken me an average of about 2.5 hours each time I've done something. So, oh, and then like you guys, for example, one of you guys just told me, you know, you bought the same ladder rack and you installed it and you followed my blueprint exactly, and it looks awesome. It looks just like mine. And that's what the purpose of this channel is all about. And one of the final things I wanted to say to you guys is this. So the work that you guys are putting in to promote the Mr. Bubbles channel, way to go. I mean, wow, guys, I've been getting people from Australia, New Zealand, Germany, man, Romania, all kinds of places in the world. I recently had a guy from Australia message me and I asked him how he found out about the Mr. Bubbles channel, and he said that YouTube recommended my channel to him. That's because of you guys. That's you guys promoting the channel out there to people. You know, you guys are becoming fanatical with the channel and you're spamming other people's stuff, putting on there Mr. Bubbles is awesome and all of that good stuff. So man, wow, humbled by how awesome you guys are. I really appreciate that. But that's all I got for you guys today on this one. I really thank you for watching this this entire series with me, guys. We got what, couple episodes left? Well, one more where we're gonna put everything together. We're gonna hook up all of our plumbing, and then at the very end, test our system out. That's the moment of truth right there. And then in the very last episode, as you guys well know, we're gonna take this guy out into the field and I'm gonna show you guys how to make some money. Okay, so make sure you tuned in for the very next episode for that. And as always, email me. I love hearing from you guys. I got tons of great material resources to send to you guys. I got right now, the hottest thing that I'm sending out to you guys is my pricing blueprint, which you should have because you don't want to goof up on your pricing. Tons of you guys have requested my flyers, my 6x9 postcards that I use. So my marketing blueprint, and of course my truck build blueprint, I will send that out to you guys as well. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bubbles out.